What's going on, guys? Ryan here, and today I want to be talking some more about some of the things that I regret doing or regret not doing in my life. So before we get started, I just want to also remind you that if you haven't subscribed already, be sure to subscribe and then turn on post notifications. So first up, I regret not exercising more when I was younger and exercising more now. And you may think, well, Ryan, you could just exercise more now and it wouldn't be a problem. You're right, but I don't really have the space for that to actually have stretching and some cardio, and I don't want to go to the gym because I don't want to pay for that. I don't really have any money for that right now. I go on walks sometimes, but I don't like running, and I don't have a dog to go on a walk or play outside with. Eugene, he does like going outside, but I don't really think he likes to go on my kind of walks. And besides, we do actually have like a backpack for him to carry him, but the one time we did that, he was getting really hot, and it wasn't even that hot outside, so that's probably something that we're gonna have to figure out another time. And one thing is, my brother always mentioned, exercising and eating healthy and whatever when I was with him, and whenever we were like with each other, either when I was visiting him in Hawaii or San Francisco, we would go to the gym and work out together. But that was actually like really, como se dice, tough. It was so hard to do and like draining. My arms freaking hurt so bad. Now, I did kind of mention it, but the next thing is eating healthy. They kind of go hand in hand. But Ellie and I literally just bought, like a couple days ago, a big tub of freaking cookie dough, and we eat it right off the tub. That's not healthy. But we do actually kind of, a lot of the time, make our own food. We like firecracker meatballs, and then we like other foods too, but it's just really hard to actually make your own food, especially when you don't want to go to the store to get groceries or when they're expensive, and it takes a lot of work to actually go grocery shopping, make the food, eat the food, clean up. It's just a lot easier to get some pizza rolls from the freezer and just heat them up in the microwave. Although oven is the better way to go on that. Don't even fight me on it. So the next thing is standing up for myself. There have been times where there would be a, what's the word? Complication, interaction. I don't know what the word is, but it's basically whenever someone says something either about me or about someone else and I don't stand up for them or for myself, I don't speak up, I don't say anything. I just am quiet and I think about it, and I let that sit with me for the rest of the day or the rest of the night or the week or my life. And I think over and over and over about all the things I would want to say or do in the moment, and I always regret not doing that. But I do have to say, there have been times where I've stood up for myself and I regret it, or stood up for other people and I also regret it. And again, there have been times where I don't regret it. It worked out in the end, whatever. Now, I do this so often, it shouldn't happen anymore. I basically research something to try to understand it before I actually do it. Like working on my car, for instance. When I first started working on it, how do I do an oil change? I watched so many videos. How to do an antifreeze and coolant flush. How to do the brakes. How to do this. How to do that. Watch, and learn, right? There have been times where I researched it, but not enough. And I watched videos, but not enough videos. I don't get a full understanding of it, and then while I'm doing that thing, I either mess up and I have to redo it, or it takes a lot longer because I have no idea what I'm doing, right? And it's really frustrating, and it happens a lot. And this next part actually kind of goes with that a little bit. Sometimes I research like a product or like an electronic item or like some sort of item, like a camera or a phone or an Apple Watch or a car or lighting or stuff, computer parts. And either I research it to the point where it's like I have no idea what to choose because there's all these options and over half of them are good, but there's always something bad about them, that the other ones are better, but then those have something bad that the other one was better. And it's just really complicated. And I almost wish there was only one choice and it was the best choice. But that's not how the world works. And there's times where I don't do enough of that either. Like stuff on Amazon, for instance. Food dishes, like for like cat food dishes, or like cat food containers, or stuff like that. I don't research and know and have an understanding of what, you know, like I don't look at the reviews as much as I should. Or I just look at the 5-star reviews and the 1-2-star review and go, oh, it's good enough, whatever. I need to do more research and looking at reviews of items before I buy them. I said that kind of funny. Or I do too much of that and it's just, it takes forever to get one item. Like legit, I just bought like a bunch of tools for later on. And I did so much research on some of them and to learn how to use them and whatever, and I just got a bunch. Like I just was like, took forever on doing it. I literally have a list, a Word document of all the items, of all the tools that I need, and like what they are, the title, a picture of it, and if I bought it or not. I literally have that on my computer. Like how embarrassing is that? And a little bit of a story time, and this is the last one, is quitting my job at WinCo. Back, oh my god, I don't even remember when that was. I did make a video about it, so you can watch that if you want to. It's quite long and quite embarrassing, but it is a video of mine. I don't like deleting stuff, so it'll always be up there. Anyways, just a quick run through if you don't even want to watch the like 20-minute video. I just was not having a great time at work. I was crying because I hated my job, I hated my boss, I hated working and going there. At the time, it was minimum wage, which at the time was like $11. So I wasn't making a lot of money. I was not appreciated at all there, and I wasn't doing what I wanted to do there, and my boss kind of just didn't care. Long story short, I left. I basically told my boss, like, I'm not gonna quit until I find a job, and then like the next shift or two, he came up to me and was like, hey, so what's the plan? What's going on? Have you thought about our conversation we had a couple days ago? And then, long story short, he was like, you're not going to give me an ultimatum. And then he gave me one, and it was pretty much, if you don't want to work here, I need you to tell me right now, and then you can leave. You can clock out and leave. And I was like, okay. So I left. Now, I don't regret actually quitting. I just regret quitting when I did. I don't know what my life would be like if I didn't quit. Or even quit when I did. I don't even know if I would be here. I don't even know if I would be with my wife. I don't even know if like I would have gotten any of the jobs afterwards. Because one of the jobs I got was a substitute custodian in a school district. And the job I had after that was the job I'm currently at, which is a custodian at a university. So who knows if I would have gotten this job if I quit my WinCo job at a different time or didn't quit at all. But then again, I kind of do wish I just had a plan before I actually quit that job. That's one of the main things that you have to think about before you actually do quit your job. I was actually okay financially because I was still living with my parents, with my dad actually. So I didn't need to have a job. I just wanted to so I could have money to spend on things that were for me. But it was a good thing that I quit in the end because it makes me a lot happier not working there. Although there are several of my coworkers there that I absolutely loved and that I miss, and I wish that I was working with them now. So that's pretty much it. That actually went a lot faster than I thought it would. I just kind of want to go on here and make a quick video about all the things that I regret doing or not doing throughout my life, and maybe I won't ever have to make another one of these videos because I shouldn't regret anything. So anyways, yeah, that'll be it for today's video. If you liked it, be sure to smack that button as hard as you can. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'll help me a lot. And don't forget to turn on post notifications. And then I have to redo my outro because that doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't flow right. But also tell me in the comments below anything that you regret doing or not doing in your life. I would really like to read those. But anyways, I will see you guys all next time.